Hi there, my name is Dickson. I'm a Leadership and Management Fellow currently working at Health Education England in the North East and North Cumbria, and I'm also a respiratory trainee. This is my project video for the HLA, and the project I undertook as part of the HLA scholarship, but also as my year as a Leadership and Management Fellow, surrounded the local implementation of the Supported Return to Training initiative in the North East and North Cumbria. So what is Supported Return to Training? Well, Support is a Health Education England-wide initiative which is focused on developing guidance, policy, process and resources for trainee doctors and dentists throughout England to assist them in returning to training after a period out of programme. Each local office of Health Education England is responsible for delivering their own package of support. And through my role within the Learner Support and Faculty Development team within HEE-NE, I worked in conjunction with the department's Senior Business Manager, the Support Clinical Lead and Deputy, the Specialty Schools Managers, and management from the Lead Employer Trust. The aims I set at the beginning of the project included, quite broadly, to improve trainees' experience when returning to training, to create resources and information for trainees who plan to go out or who are currently out of programme, to develop courses and programmes for those returning to training, and to develop policies and guidance for trainers and trainees. There were several key activities as part of the project that I will discuss now. So the first that I got my teeth into was updating the website, which you can see there. The website was created to house information about support, which it does currently, but also to house documents and forms, frequently asked questions and links to resources. It remains a work in progress at the moment, but will be completed by August of this year. I've also been involved in reviewing bids for support funding. Each office has been allocated a sum of money to provide support and a package for support. And we've had several bids for funding for simulation-related sessions from different schools within the North East and North Cumbria. So I was involved in reviewing some of these bids and helping to approve some of these bids. I've also been involved in interviewing trainees, and these were 10 structured telephone interviews which took place between November last year and April this year. And the interviews were from a variety of different trainees with different training backgrounds, with different return to work experiences. And the aim of the interviews was to try and draw out recurrent issues and themes experienced by trainees and what they would have found useful when returning to work. And these interviews have helped to shape local processes and resource provision. I've also been involved in liaising with other offices and sharing best practice, going down to London to attend national support events, but also liaising with other local offices via telephone. I've played a part in shaping the process locally. I identified that the current database that we keep all trainee data on was inaccurate when it came to recording people who were out of programme. So to try and remedy that and to avoid people falling through the gaps, I created our own spreadsheet, which every school and the let will hopefully now go forward and use to capture people who are out of programme. This database will help us not only avoid people falling through the gaps, but also help audit our practice and send data back to the central office. I played a part in negotiating roles and responsibilities for each department within HEE-NE for the support process, and that involved liaising with other senior managers and discussing that further. And I've also been involved in teasing out how certain processes would work, such as claiming for expenses as part of support, and being supernumerary and having an enhanced supervised period when returning to work. I've produced local guidance on the back of the national guidance being produced, which is more specific to our local ways of working. I've also been involved in creating materials to improve trainee awareness of the support initiative. And these include things like infographics, which will hopefully be produced as hard copies, but also including presentations that we give about support. But I've also attached some information about support on Z cards, which I've created, which not only house information about support, but are a quick guide to getting the best out of training in the North East and North Cumbria. So also have things like top tips on taking study leave or parental leave, that kind of thing, on parts of the Z card. I've also created training days for both TPDs and trainees. We have 2 dates in the diary for TPD sessions, one in July and one in September, both of which I'll be teaching at. And the trainee days will be in the pipeline. Hopefully, first dates will come out for about September time. There are still a few things that I'd like to get concluded before my time is finished as a leadership fellow. The initiative isn't really fully rolled out as yet in the North East North Cumbria, in the way that there's not a huge amount of awareness in the trainee and trainer population as yet. But I hope by the end of my year in September, by late autumn, the initiative will be rolled out fully. The website is still a work in progress, but I'd hope by August 2019 that I will have completed this with all the information that will be required on it. In terms of evaluation of the support process from a trainee's perspective, I did put on the end of the local guidance and evaluation tool, a survey to just assess whether what we're doing is suitable for our local population of trainees. And in terms of myself providing sort of my own resources such as simulation, this was something that I thought I'd be able to achieve by the end of my leadership fellowship, but I was perhaps a little bit naive to think that I could do that in a short space of time. I'd hope that even when I go back into programme, I could take this further, even if it is locally in my local DGH I'm going to, because I'm very keen on providing simulation, such as providing a MedReg refresher course, or even if it's just providing a clinical skills refresher course locally. A lot of the simulation bids that were received at HEE-NE at the beginning of my year as a leadership fellow actually would cross over with some of the stuff that I wanted to provide. So there's a danger of sort of doubling up on effort, which I'm keen not to do. But even if I can provide some local support, that would be better than nothing. So in conclusion, this project has been a real challenge. I've developed a range of new skills and lots of experiences that I wouldn't normally have been party to, including sort of reviewing bids for funding, performing structured interviews, etc. And it's been very rewarding to see the results we've gained so far. But it'll be more rewarding when everything gets rolled out in due course, hopefully by this autumn, and we can see some of the fruits of our labour. I'd like to send my thanks to the teams I've worked with at HEE-NE, in particular those in the Learner Support and Faculty Development Department, but also to those in the HLA who I've worked with over the course of the year. Thank you for the opportunity to be a scholar. It's been a very special and rewarding experience, so thank you for that.